do we do when we are anxious? Well, the first thing we do when we are anxious is think about the worst thing that could possibly happen. And think about how realistic that is. And tell yourself that it's gonna be okay. Yeah. Tell yourself that it will be okay. Hold on, I'm reinstating the YouTube stream. I'm reinstating the YouTube stream. 1 second. Let's change that to details, public. I am a little bit stressed now. That I showed the video, the email addresses. I am a little bit stressed now. But can I trust in the goodwill of everybody not to dox me? And not to message my workplace, and not to find me on LinkedIn. Literally saw nothing. Okay, that's good. Okay, that's good. Just don't do anything, okay? And don't dig up pictures of a face and laugh about my appearance on the internet, because that would be really sad and I would be really upset. Yeah. And don't threaten my family members, I guess. That would also be really sad. Yeah, don't stress and affect it. I mean, but it's not good to ignore it either. Okay. Let me reinstate YouTube stream. Let me reinstate you. YouTube VOD is still unlisted instead of private. Fuck! Private that shit immediately. You have no desire to spread this information even if you're morbidly curious about it. Maybe take a minute off stream to distress. I'm okay. I'm okay. I'm okay. Hi, Real42. Yeah! I eat amoebas, like-minded amoebas! Amoebas are cute though. I don't know if you're trying to say that we are simple-minded, single-celled organisms, or if you're trying to say that we're cute little globby guys. Yeah, glass of juice to help. I think I will drink water. Yeah, I will drink water. Hold on. Let me reinstate the YouTube chat as well, because YouTube chat died. Helicopter, yo! Helicopter. Okay, YouTube. I've popped out the chat. Where did I pop it out to? There we go. Does that restart the chat on stream? No, it doesn't. Oh, it does. Okay, good. That's good. Okay. Deep breaths, bros. Deep breaths. Nothing bad will happen. Nothing bad will happen. Nothing bad will happen. That is good. Okay. View as an editor. View as recipient. Okay. Okay. Hooray! Let's view the kudo board and let's forget that bad things could potentially happen. But that's okay because there's bad things everywhere, all the time, every day, all at once. Not all at once, but there's bad shit everywhere. And I have enough trust in you guys that bad things will not happen. Yeah, I will simply not allow bad things to happen because if bad things happen, then I'll be very upset at you, and I think that's a very bad thing for you. Sorry, I'm resizing the window. Is there a reason I'm still keeping YouTube and Twitch chat separated? As far as you know, I don't need to anymore. Oh, no, there is a reason. The reason is because I've been too lazy to merge them. I haven't gotten around to merging them. Saturn, thank you for your resub. Thank you. It's a valid reason. Yeah, actually, now that like I've like wetted my toes again into web dev, I'll probably re-merge them again. Actually, somebody mentioned that Godot has a Twitch API. I might make the new chat box using Godot. Yeah, I might make a new Godot chat box. Oh wait, yep, press the button. View the kudo board. View the kudo board. Hooray! Alright, now, I believe somebody mentioned that I could view this as a slideshow. Do we know how to view this as a slideshow? You stabbed your index finger while sewing. Oh, that's not good. Top right of the post. That's viewer's editor. Is that not viewer's editor? Is it viewer's recipient? What? Oh, the post. The post? Oh, posts? Eh? Post, Neg? What do you mean by post? What do you mean by post? Post? Post what? Oh, I need to read it like that. Download the print. Oh, an eye icon. That was a download or print, maybe? Oh, let's not do that. Let's not do that. Oh, I was so scared that I was gonna dox myself again. Okay. You zoomed into 150% and that worked. You know what? You think they're looking at the editor view and it requires a paid account. Add post? Oh. Okay, you know what? I'm the hi, I'm new. I think we should just read it like this. I think we just read it like this. Oh, delivery! No! Just view it as the recipient. View as recipient just gets me here though, but that's okay. That's okay. I'm sorry. I'm still a little bit rattled from the mistake from earlier. I'm still a little bit rattled. If we get into reading these, it'll pass quicker. Okay. Let's do it. Okay, let's zoom out though. Let's zoom in. Zoom out, zoom in, zoom in, zoom out. You gotta do something. You're currently working. No worries, no worries, no worries. Thank you for joining. Stuff Claus, thank you for the follow as well. Thank you, thank you. Do what you do. Since I'm already anxious, it's now safe to drink caffeine. There's nothing left to lose. No, there is something left to lose. It's the rest of my sleep tonight. Water. 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 Okay. Let's read this. I feel so bad for the people that I've been putting off because I've been reading it. Okay. You put Bluey and Bingo in my... No! Don't give Bluey and Bingo guns! No! They're just little guys! But also I like how you enjoy this picture of a wolf that I traced so much. And you use the world's grossest neg pal. Happy birthday, Nasu of the Negs. I can't believe it's already been another year of strong yaps and comfy cozy vibes. Comfy cozy? Sometimes it's not very comfy cozy when I get anxious though. The community you've built over the past few years is such a welcoming and wholesome place, and it's been awesome to be a part of it. I'm happy. I'm really happy. And I'm really blessed that the community itself is so wholesome, you know. I feel like I didn't really do much to build it other than just sort of sit here and yap, you know. But I'm really blessed that they ended up finding me. I did a lot. It really doesn't feel like that I did a lot though. You know, it really just does feel like I sit and I yap. Keep up the amazing work, Nas. I hope you continue achieving the goals you've set for yourself and that you're happy with where you are in life. Keep up the amazing work, Nasu. You've made something really special. Oh, thank you. Thank you. And as Sam Porter... Who the hell is Sam Porter Bridges? And as Sam Porter Bridges says, keep on keeping on. Minecraft server when? Ah! Sorry, I'm having an allergic reaction. Not to Minecraft. The allergic reaction is asking me when I'll play Minecraft. I don't know. Maybe someday. Maybe someday. I mean, you guys can have a Minecraft server. I don't have to be in it, right? I don't know when I'm ready to play Minecraft. And there's this next one that has a Negpal that has his ears on the... What happened to this Negpal's ears? What happened to this Negpal's ears? You're torn between staying here and going to the gym, but you know what? Hooray! You choose both! Hooray! Good luck at the gym, bro. Good luck. One day I too will go to the gym. Or just run normally. Hi, Riot Moss. Quickly saying hi from the UK. Hi! Thank you. Riot Moss, you're from the UK? I thought you were from Australia. Oh no, Riot Moss is from Australia. He's just in the UK right now. Oh yeah, people can go on vacations. Yeah, people can travel. Yap and joy without a single ploy. We just as we tangent 3. Also, wait, frick. I'm getting distracted from the poetry. I'm trying to decipher what this means. Like, I'm so curious. Also, this Neg pal has 4 legs! 2 arms, 4 legs, and ears that droop down. Oh, wait a second, this is a rare pal! Yap and joy without a single ploy, we just as we tangent 3. 47 is just done. Sleeping are some pals, zones oh why. Nasu, oh, nasu pals, oh so many. Sit right back, forget your endo, for letter we send you. Ah. What does 47 mean? What does 47 mean? Purple field of doggos shining clear. Their wonder wolf is always near. Wonder wolf? Purple, silly and awkward she may be, but there is always plenty to see. Skillful and clumsy all the same. Her singing wondrous and beyond shame. Neither can we claim it is too tame. Oh yeah, 40. Oh, because I was thinking 42 as well. I was thinking 42 as well, like the Hitchhiker's Guide, but the first squared number. The first squared number. Hooray! Oh, have a merry uterine ejection anniversary. Oh, that was yesterday. You may not have written a card, but you've always been an inspirational person that I'm happy to be around. Hope it's a good one, and you continue, and always remember that you're awesome and cool and mysterious. Hooray! Hooray! Oh, thank you, Crimson. Thank you. I am mysterious. I so am. Gather up, tangent on, and get this send on. Pals and Nasu, we hold so dear, so let us cheer this birthday here. Lurk me nods. P.S. Don't mind the jelly pal. It is deciding on the direction of its entire life while considering all the timelines incorrectly. Ah, that was the context of the jelly pal. Ah! Oh, and that's what the jelly pal is doing, considering the direction of its life. Ah, cute. Ah, cute. Lurk me nods. You have to make your rare pal a jelly pal now. It has to be a jelly pal now. Oh, thank you for this wonderful poem. I got distracted while reading it, so let's read it again. All together now, okay? All together now, the entire poem. Yap and joy without a single ploy. We just as we tangent 3. 47 is just done. Sleeping are some pals, zones oh why. Nasu oh nasu, pals oh so many. Sit right back, forget your endo, for letter we send you. Purple field of doggos shining clear. Their wonder wolf is always near. Purple, silly and awkward she may be, but there is always plenty to see. Skillful and clumsy all the same. Her singing wondrous and beyond shame. Neither can we claim it is too tame. Gather up, tangent on, and get this send on. Pals and Nasu, all we hold so dear. So let us cheer this birthday here. From Lurk Me Nots. Aww. Thank you, Lurk Me Nots. It was a 10 out of 10 poem. Oh, there's something about poetry that gets me. There's something about poetry that really gets me, you know. You have far less words than prose writers have, and yet you have to weave them together with rhythm and with meaning, and that was wonderful. That was wonderful. Thank you. And of course, you too, Lurk Me Nots. You always have such wonderful insights and such wonderful things to say in response to my tangents and my stupid, silly thoughts. On to the next one. These will be yours soon, TM. Oh, I know whose this is. I know whose picture this is. This is from Last Triceratops. This is from you, Last Triceratops. This was when I was thinking that it would be really cute if I got a PO box and people sent me TCG cards that they once owned, and then I form a collection based on other people's souls. Yeah, and Triceratops, you've always been showing me these two cards. They will be yours soon, TM. Although, like, I do feel a little bit sad about people parting with their cards, you know, because it's the sentimental value, and I don't have context of the sentimental value. And so it's sort of like, I feel like I'm eating your soul, you know? I feel like I'm eating your soul by collecting something that has sentimental value to you. You will receive context with it, though. Oh, that would be cute. That's cute. Also, you know, remember when Detective Pikachu came out and everyone thought that Detective Pikachu was ugly? I've always liked Detective Pikachu. I always thought Detective Pikachu was cute. I kind of like how fluffy and plushy looking they are. Now let's zoom in here so we can see the text a bit bigger. They thought Detective Pikachu was ugly before the film came out, not after? I think it was before. Happy birthday, Neg Nass. I hope you have a wonderful day. And the best of luck with work. Your projects are moving out. I'm sure it will be a very exciting and also a little stressful time for you, living away from your parents. I hope you'll enjoy the freedom that comes with it, and perhaps be a little less tired due to having a shorter commute. Oh, absolutely. Oh, absolutely. It will of course come with plenty of challenges, but we'll be here to support you along the way, and laugh alongside you as you tell stories of all your apartment wins and woes. I will try my best not to dox the new place that I live. For the sake of my roommate as well. Sadly, I haven't been able to attend as many streams lately because thesis issues have been kicking my ass. Oh, man. Yeah, you're working on your final thesis as well, aren't you? I know how much my thesis killed me. I know for a fact that I know for a fact that you are suffering right now. And I just want to thank you for being able to have made it today, you know. I'm happy that you made it today, and that you find time for me, because I'm just a internet funny man, you know. I'm just a funny little guy on the internet, and the fact that you're able to make time for me, that means a lot to me. This year for me is kind of like how 2024 was for you. Oh, right, that you literally said that right there. Although perhaps not quite as bad since I'm not working on my own custom topic. It should be pretty straightforward if only the university server I'm using would stop having random issues every few days that force me to debug the issue of the day instead of making progress on my thesis. So true! So true! Anyway, I miss being able to make it to stream more often, and look forward to doing so once the thesis woes are behind me. I try to pop up to stream sometimes to say hi, but the trouble is you're too interesting and your energy is contagious. Even if I just show up to stream for a couple minutes, I find it hard to leave. Oh. Oh. Thank you. Thank you for finding me interesting enough to get trapped in a conversation with me. Oh. But I'm really happy to see you around when you do come around. I'm also so happy to see that you've been having so much fun and meeting new people who you seem to vibe with really well. Like Sinu and Nom and Arisa. Yeah! This year truly has been the year of friendship. The year truly has been the year of friends. You know, I need to put more effort as well. Like, I want to reach out to Nao again, and also reach out again to Arisa. I've been talking to Arisa about my Doctor Who watch through. So I feel like that is a relationship that will survive for at least until I finish watching Doctor Who. good evening, Droopy. It must be really early for you. Concrete Slab collab went. Oh my god. My god. A collab where we like do a tier list of like all the Doctor Who episodes would be pretty peak, actually. Doesn't Doctor Who have 1,000 episodes? Absolutely. Absolutely yes. But we're probably only gonna do it from like series 27 onwards, because 27 was the first reboot with the 9th Doctor. You know what you're placing at the bottom and you've seen one episode. The Concrete Slab episode. By the way, I know how I talked about this a while ago, but I have a couple of Detective Pikachu Pokemon cards that I want to send to you whenever you get that PO box set up. A late birthday present, perhaps? I brought them with me to uni just so I can send them to you. I remember you said once that you love to collect people's old trading cards along with stories of how/where they got them from, so I made sure to include the backstory as well. Yeah, I would love to. I mean, I think about it, and I'm like, it feels unethical somehow. Anyway, let me know when you get that PO box set up. I've high-key bought the letter and packed everything already. Okay, never mind. It's unethical to say no at this point. Also, since it's become somewhat of a joke that I write walls of text, I also included a 4-page handwritten wall of text. Oh, what a treat! Where I talk about my experience finding you and this amazing community and share my appreciation. In hindsight, I hope you don't think it's too self-centered. No, absolutely not, bro. Absolutely not, bro. Like, you're talking to somebody about what they mean to you. I don't think that's self-centered. I think that's a very two-way conversation type thing. Well, a two-way centered type thing. Just make sure you didn't put anything in the letter that you wouldn't want me mentioning on stream, because you know how I get. I just thought you'd appreciate a long handwritten letter, especially after you put so much work into writing everyone a unique letter to go with their Negfal plushies. I am happy. There is something really special about handwritten letters. I like seeing how people's handwriting wobbles and changes at certain points, you know, or like the ability to draw little pictures in line in the text, you know, what people choose to scribble out, what people don't choose to scribble out, what people choose to annotate. I always liked that. Alright, that's enough rambling from me. Once again, enjoy your birthday. Also, please don't turn me into Cake Nasu. I won't be able to send the letter if you do that, silly. Ah, I also won't lose you on the Nasu Oregon Trail either. I promise, bro. I promise. Thank you for signing the letter, bro. Thank you for signing the card. And thank you for being able to make it to stream today. You weren't around for the Nasu Oregon Trail stream? Oh, yesterday. Yesterday was the Oregon Trail. It was supposed to be more Oregon Trail inspired than just Disco Elysium, but yeah, I think we can rerun something similar to yesterday. Instead of using, you know, quiz battles, we can actually do it Oregon Trail style. I think that would be fun. Happy Womb Liberation Day, Neg! Oh, thank you, Cult Vault. Thank you. You know, Cult Vault's somebody who always comes in the stream to ask me if I'm winning. And I have to admit, a couple of years ago, when Cult Vault first started showing up and doing that every time as his greeting, I remember when I was more of a hard ass, I was mad that he would show up asking me if I'm winning. I'll be like, what do you mean if I'm winning? I'm not even playing a game right now! But now I appreciate it, you know, now I genuinely appreciate it because, one, I recognize the name now, and I recognize the personality, well, you know, the quirk of, are you winning? And, you know, I think we are always in a state of winning versus losing. I think we are always in a state of, am I winning, am I losing? Right? And so maybe that is, well, am I? Am I? Well, I did lose something today. My privacy. And this stream is not sponsored by any VPN, but that would have been such a cool segue. That would have been such a segue. But yeah, I did lose something today, which it is my privacy, and I wasn't on a VPN, and it wasn't protected. Yeah, jingle, 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 jingle. Am I winning compared to back then? Absolutely, bro. Absolutely. I think I'm winning well. Never saw any VTubers get sponsored by VPN services, though. Yeah, this is more of like a YouTube video type thing. VPN wouldn't have protected my privacy in this case, which is why no VPN. VTubers should be sponsored by VPN so no one can grab their IPs. I lost my privacy a long time. Oh no, don't say it like that. Don't say it like that. You make it sound like there's an entire document out there that has all my personal information. Alright, let's move on to the next card, which is over here. Happy 60... Let's move on to the next... Happy 67th to 37th birthday, Nas. I might be a newer pal, so I can't reflect on the past year. But the time I have spent here has been the best months of my life. Oh, that's minus! Oh, that's a minus! I can't fault you for making the same joke that I made. Of 40 minus 10. I might be a newer pal, so I can't reflect on the past year, but the time I've spent here has been the best months of my life, so I think you are doing a good job. Oh, Gary, you know, you've been... Wait. I know this is Gary because I saw the name at the bottom. Oh, my mouse. I lost my mouse. Oh, found it. But I will refrain from commenting until I read the whole thing. Yes, otherwise I will tangent my brains out. Your yaps and whimsy brings joy to my life and it inspires me to create. You show me that even when the world is a dark and cruel place, we can still find joy and hope if we try. Is true. So I wish you another year of silliness and good vibes. And even if life gets tough and you can't stream as much as you want to, just by existing you still bring joy to at least one person's life. Aww. Commenting on the Vatch file tweet was the best decision of my life. Oh, Gary. The rat. Gary the rat. The master of shitpost edits. Fastest shitpost edits in the West. Thank you so much for signing... Thank you so much for signing the card, bro. And thank you so much for being a part of my community. I feel like I don't deserve your kind words. You know, you mentioned that, you know, best some of the best months and the best decision of your life. I think you made that yourself, bro. I think the community and how supportive everyone is, I think that's what made the life good. I am having a hard time with words right now. I am having such a hard time with words right now. You've been such a joy to have in the community, bro. Like, you are so young. I hate that that's the first words that I go to when I think of you. Because there are a couple neg pals here. There are a couple neg pals in the community who are so young. And by so young, I mean, you know, 19, early 20s, etc. I hate the fact that I think of those ages and I think, oh, so young. You are not old. And it's really inspiring in the same way as well to see you work so hard on your projects and to have the gusto to work hard on yours, you know? And for better for worse, you do like that sort of inspiration and that gusto. It reminds me of me when I was your age. Oh god, I feel old saying that. Don't say that. Don't say that. Don't say that. Yeah. Right. It reminds me of me when I was your age, and I guess kind of reminds me of me now when I try to rush off onto projects. So actually, it reminds me a bit of myself. And it's really inspiring, you know, it's really inspiring to see somebody else try their best and work hard. And so it goes both ways, I think. It goes both ways. Thank you for being as kind as you have been, and thank you for brightening my day with your funny little shitposts. Funny little funny pictures. You have a good day at work, Crimson. Thank you for coming today. Thank you for coming today. Thank you, Gary. Thank you, Gary, for signing the card. I always feel so bad whenever I move on from a card, you know, because it feels like there could have been so much more to be said. But there's many more entries that we have to move on. Holy shit, I saw this in the corner of my eye, and I was trying so hard not to freak out about this, but holy shit, I recognize this art style anywhere, bros. I'd recognize this art style if it whacked me in the face. This is Koteri's art! This is Koteri's art! I already did an entire biography on every single poster on last year's Kudo board, and I'll do it again if I could. I need to preface this right now and say that I have not watched Fate. So I am so sorry that I have not watched Fate, but this is such an iconic scene that anyone recognizes it, bro. It's unlimited blade works! It's unlimited Negval works! This is badass as all hell, bro! Oh man, and the atmosphere it's not. Is not? Is not? There's Gates of Babylon? Oh. Hi, Snowy. Good evening. Thank you for the birthday wishes. Hi, good evening, Eto Despair. Hooray! Hooray, my rigging is recognizable. Hooray! 0% correct, 100% confidence. Well, if this was a question in the quiz, I would not have won this question. Whoops. But either way though, I was gonna comment on the atmosphere. I was gonna comment on the absolute atmosphere of this painting, of this picture, because Kateri, oh my god, Kateri, you have been in this community for fucking ages. You know, you have been in this community for fucking ages. I have seen your art evolve over the years, and my goodness, bro, my goodness. You've gotten so good at atmospheric drawings like these. And I also love the way that you draw Negpals as well. I love the way that you draw Negpals because it reminds me of all the mini games that you made for the community. And by the way, guys, you know Kateri, the wonderful person who drew this, they make video games. They make games, and they have made several, more than one Neg Na's fan game. And you have to go check them out. Oh, goodness. See, this is another reason I need to finish my website, so then I can have somewhere to showcase all the cool community things that people have made. Kateri is wonderful. Kateri is very, very wonderful. You know, they're a musician, they're an artist, they're a game dev. Absolutely amazing. And they're also a VTuber too. Kateri's in the chat right here. Kateri's in the chat right there. Right there. If you scroll up a bit, there they are. So go give them a follow. You know, I'm not gonna lie, Kateri, for the longest time, I've been calling you a girl and saying she, but then I saw a post on your account that mentioned he and guy, and I'm like, have I been making a mistake for all these years? All these years. Can I keep... Do you want me to use he, him for you? Do you... What? Not to be not to be that guy, but what are your pronouns? Okay, well, I'm gonna keep calling you she. Because if any pronouns work for you, I'm gonna keep saying she. Yeah, so Kateri, she's amazing. You must understand, I just assumed because of the feminine model. I assumed. Good morning, Agent Mothman. Assemble the Neg pals for Nas's birthday. Happy birthday to the funniest purple wolf. Hooray! Hooray! Hooray. I mean, hey man, sometimes if gender is not written down, sometimes it's very easy to just assume. Like, for example, I just said, hey man, hey woman, hey neither. It's not big of a deal. I know. It's not a big deal if you just realize you got it wrong and you're like, oops. But, you know, still a bit embarrassing for me because I've been Kateri's been around for years. You saw at least one mecha TTRPG where the proper technical term for the mech pilot was a girl. Gender non-discriminating, male girls who don't identify with the female gender. Fuck you, go fight. Oh, so true. So true. So true. Wait, that's so based. So true. Sounds arbitrary. I mean, like it's arbitrary, but it's also funny. You know, is funny, and it makes me curious about where and how that happened. Like perhaps in a time in that world's history, in a time in that mech world's history, like only girls were mech pilots for some anime reason, right? Imagine Toxic Yuri system with mechs. Yeah. Like when I hear that, right? I think, oh, that's so anime. That's so extra. That's so anime for no reason. I mean, we say come on guys and use guy as a gender neutral term. So in an alternate universe, the same things can happen with the word girl. Yeah, I think so. All right. Onwards to the next card. The Aubergine Prince with the Heart of Dog has birthday today. Well, was yesterday. Will eat cake like a hog. Scary as that is, it's just fun and games. But do take it easy and watch out for snails. I have no idea I wrote it that way, but it's short and it's over, so you may now have birthday happy. So go ahead, happy the birthday, go on. What do you want me to do? Do a little dance? We'll eat. You snickered at. We'll eat cake like hog. Any dance I do in this model will be little. Loki, the place you live, that's how it works. It's super duper common to use she, her on a guy. Whoa, really? I didn't know that exists out there somewhere. Ah. I didn't know that something like that exists out there. Or like a place like that exists. Like a culture, right? I'm interested to know which one it is, but I also don't want to invade your privacy. Because like as far as I know, right, in a lot of countries it tends to be the other way around. Alrighties. The birthday has been happy. Thank you, Nosville. You know, Nosville, I gotta say, bros, Nosville he's a funny guy. Nosville is a very, very funny guy. And I only think he's funny because he's so aggressively himself, you know? Every time he talks about his interests, every time he goes on a rant in chat, you know, sometimes it is very overwhelming, but Nosville is a joy to have in the community because Nosville reminds me that you have to live life by going all in on the things that you like, you know? And that is, and it doesn't really matter if some people are overwhelmed by it. Well, depends on the context, right? Depends on the context, but I ask for it, so I literally ask for it. Everyone needs a good jerk on the leash sometimes. Yeah, absolutely. Everyone needs a good jerk on the leash sometimes, right? And I've even told you before that, like, you are affectionately obnoxious about your interests, and I really respect that. You know, that's an energy that even in my age that is older than yours, I want to try to embody more. It's not a she, her pronoun because English isn't your first language, but it's a similar feminine pronoun. But yeah, you know, like, not... Anyway, what I wanted to say was that you're somebody who has qualities that I would like to yoink, would like to steal. Some of those qualities. Alright, onwards to the next one. Oh my god, I thought this was a new one, but this one's Triceratops. Wall of text, truly. And this one's from user Adagio. Hi, I think you're really cool and a good person. Okay, happy birthday, bye. From user Adagio. Oh, thank you, Yuzu. Thank you. There you are, Yuzu. There you are. I was like, oh yeah, I think I saw Yuzu in stream earlier today. Oh yeah, they're right there. Oh. The duality of Neg Pal. Oh, good luck on your job interview, Dr. Grimsley. You will do fine, and even if you don't, there will be more places of employment, hopefully. Oh, thank you, Yuzu. Thank you. You have always been nothing but kind to me, and I have nothing else to say. Oh. Yuzu's another one of those people who I automatically assume is a girl. Let me know if I'm wrong. Let me know if I'm wrong. I got it. Hell yeah. You know, this is something about the vibes. Something about the vibes. Oh, thank you for always coming around. Thank you for always coming around and for hanging out with me, because if there's one thing I know about Yuzu, I do know that Yuzu is one of those Neg Pals who live in an inconvenient time zone to consume the Neg Nasu, and so I'm really happy that you are here. Now you're worried about your vibes. Oh, I mean, I already know that you're a boy, Droopy, so the vibes, the facts override the vibes here. Well, the informed facts that you have given me override the vibes. And now, onwards to the next one. This is still Triceratops. I thought that was a... I got bamboozled again. I'm on the left. The left. Yes. Happy birthday to my Kamiyoshi. Scary! Scary word! I hope I don't disappoint you. Thank you. Thank you. Happy birthday to my Kami Oshi. Thank you for all the laughs and chaos. I have discovered and enjoyed many new things when hanging out with you and the balls. Hooray! I showed you the Doctor Who episode. Hooray! Wishing you a year full of happiness with friends and family, career success, and compost Nasu posts. Riot Moss is also world's one of the world's spiciest shit posters. I love Riot Moss's shit poster so much. I love his shit poster so much. Yeah, he's really, really good. He's really, really good at video editing. I especially like with the short punchy punchlines as well. Like, your comedic timing is impeccable. Your video editing prowess is incredible, and you've always I don't know if this is like a rude thing to say, but like you give me weenie vibes in the good way. And I think of Riot Moss as a fellow weenie. And you're always very kind and understanding of my weenie moments. Yeah, Moss is a riot. それはどうかな? I think I just project onto everybody because I was talking about vibes earlier, right? Like, I come from an era of the internet where everybody is a girl unless assumed otherwise, because I come from Tumblr. I grew up mostly on Tumblr. I'm pretty sure you can tell. And so I was actually on a very female-dominated part of the internet, and so to me, everybody kind of vibes like a girl. You grew up on the opposite side and usually you don't correct people. That's fair. Yeah, you're a girl. A guy in real life. The Tumblr solidarity. So I thought you were a girl. That's a new discovery. I mean, like, unless... Here's the thing, right? Like, here's the thing, like, I think, like, after I started streaming, like, maybe I started defaulting to the guy, right? I started defaulting to he or like, they instead of she immediately, but like, before, you know, unless somebody was exhibiting very masculine energy, I would immediately be like, girl. What a question, bro. What a question. That is... I don't think that question was asked in good faith. Yeah, I don't think that question was asked in good faith. But I think discrimination of any sort, regardless of what you use as an excuse for it, like being a dick to somebody, regardless of whatever excuse, is not good. You know, I don't like any of it. Coleman, good evening. Thank you for the birthday wish. Yes. Next message. Yes, Xian's post looks cool. Xian added a video of herself here, actually. Happy birthday, Neku. Welcome to the Blue Moon Light Lake Town. Ooh, it's a video, so I have to pause my music for it. Donk. The Animal Crossing music that I was listening to. And then let's open this up on YouTube, shall we? Donk. Wait, that's a JPEG? Wait, what? It says JPEG. It says JPEG, but I've dragged it to the other tab. What? Press the button. Oh, but I wanted to make it big.
Hello, good morning. No.
I need to click the play. I just dragged the thumbnail out. Oh. Hi.
Hello, good morning. No, I'm sorry. Happy birthday. I'm sorry. Okay. I'm just used to greeting people good morning or good evening or that thing. But yeah, happy birthday. Happy birthday, Neg. Yeah,
It's as loud as it can
I'm
be.
not sure if you've seen this before, but this is a town I made in Tiny Glade. So,
You said Tiny Glade and the caption said Minecraft! You said Tiny Glade, but the caption said Minecraft! No!
so this is the outskirts. This is where people just, wait for their carriage to arrive. Uber. I don't know what to call this. So yeah, and this is a trailer. Some vagrant lives here.
Uh-huh.
A friend of most of the houses here are from people that I know. So this one is from a friend of
Now,
mine.
I've never played Tiny Glade, actually.
He likes to be the
I think
gatekeeper
people
of the town.
did call it, like,
And
a
so
new Minecraft, or like a
what
new
is
type of
the
Minecraft.
relevance of
Or
this?
one of those, like, sort
'Cause
of
I'm not sure if
open
you've
world
seen this, but
type
I've
games.
shared
A heavily
this
modded
before.
Minecraft.
I'm not sure if you've seen it. But yeah, there's this house, this seemingly specifically purple and pink house,
Is that my house?
and it has some kind of a wolf-like aesthetic.
Is it my house?
The pointy ears,
Did you make
And,
this house for me?
fangs, or teeth,
Hi, Geometry. Good evening.
or wolves. So yeah, this house is oh yeah, don't mind how I look right now. I got cursed, okay?
Okay.
So I got smallified. I'm now small. I'm a little gremlin right now.
Oh
I'm
my
a
god, me
leprechaun.
too. I also got modified. A leprechaun.
So yeah.
Wait, did the caption just call her a leprechaun?
This house is where the oh no, the Arcanist. If you remember, the Arcanist. This is where the Arcanist lives.
The Arcanist! What do you
This is
mean
also
by
supposed to be a
hurricane?
prince from some faraway kingdom, but this is where she sometimes resides.
Oh, wait, that's cute. Wait, that's such a
As
cute
you can
idea.
see.
Oh, that's such a cute idea. It's the Arcanist.
It's a
Arcanist from the
little-
village story.
little- Aside from being symmetric on some parts, there's also some asymmetry, because yeah, it's built right beside the hill.
I do like hilltop houses. Like,
Also
it
have a
gives you more.
basement.
Yeah, it gives you more room for a basement. Yeah.
Oh no, I can't. Yeah, it lights up at nighttime, okay? So yeah, I just want to show you this for your birthday.
Oh, thank you for building me a
The
house.
Arcanist house. If you remember the Arcanist from the village.
Because she doesn't have a house in the
She doesn't have
village.
a house in the village, right?
Yeah.
Some
She
kind of
doesn't live in the
traveler
house.
that people found on the
Well,
on the outskirts of the village. But in this village, this is where the Arcanist can reside. As you can see, there's a greenhouse. I
aw.
remember you like the coat,
The coat?
the sunroof.
The coat?
Yeah,
the
but
sunroof?
I guess this is the
Spherical sunroof?
or something like that.
Oh!
This is the best effort I can do. As you can see.
Wait, so like I don't have context for how hard building a house of this caliber is in Tiny Glade.
Because the Neg garden.
So like, do you actually have to put things
sorry
in
about
brick
that.
by brick, and sort of have
Weirdly talking. I'm not even sure if I'm recording it right.
Wait, that's so
Anyway,
true though.
yeah.
That's so true though.
Let's see if we can
That's so true. They're not knowing if you're
shift
recording.
this to the easy.
Ah man, now I kind
There
of
we go.
not really, as long as it has a structure on the outside. Ah, okay. Because I was thinking like, oh, it'll be interesting if it was something that you have to
It's
build brick
really
by brick.
comfy.
It is really
Really
cozy.
cozy. You can
It's
also
really
see
cozy, comfy,
outside of
comfy,
town.
cozy. Oh yeah, sorry. You're right. This is
how
Minecraft.
The garden is the inside garden. I don't know what it's called.
Is there also redstone in Tiny Glade?
I'm not sure. Greenhouse?
Greenhouse. Yeah. It's called a greenhouse.
Yeah.
Indoor garden.
So yeah, this is the basement.
Whoa!
What happened?
The basement has a teleporter to the roof. Clearly, that's what happened.
We got teleported. We got teleported to the room.
Why would there be redstone in Tiny Glade? I don't know.
But yeah.
The game called it Minecraft. The subtitles called it Minecraft, so I just assumed it was a Minecraft-like. Hey!
So yeah,
Hey! First time viewer, no mentioning numbers! Hey!
birthday.
Numbers are
I'm not sure
banned!
if you've seen it.
I don't want to do any math!
But yeah, it's mostly on the.
Oh, I think that's a. Oh wait. I think that's a bad moment though. I think it's a bad moment.
Yeah,
I think that was not.
for your birthday.
Yeah, I think was bot.
So yeah, happy
Anyway.
birthday again, Neg. I hope you get to what's it called?
Stuff?
Your
My
Your
stuff?
I know you're having a lot of stuff
I do have
Right
a lot of
now.
stuff right now. I do have
with
a
your
lot of stuff.
job and stuff like that. I really hope things go really well for you
Yeah.
in the future. Yeah. Also, don't overwork yourself. I've seen your announcement and stuff. You've been really working, even on Sundays. I really hope things will go well done for you. I hope your team.
You forgot the word team?
Your department. Yeah, I hope your department gets some relaxation.
I hope so.
Because I'm
I hope so
seeing those
too.
announcements you made. You go places that you don't want to go because of work.
I do have to go
Yeah,
to lots
I
of
really
places
hope
I don't want to
your
go
work
because
will
of
mellow down
work.
a
They
bit,
keep
so
sending me
get
to
yourself
stupid
some rest.
conferences that I don't even need to be at.
Yeah, happy
And
birthday again,
ah,
Neg. Also, yeah,
thank you,
the finger breaking over is still open.
Don't make fun of her. Maybe she sees. Oh yeah, no. I'm not making fun. No. It's just the struggle and the single take that I find really charming. The struggle and the one singular take. I found it very charming. Thank you, Sian. Thank you for like taking the effort to record an entire freaking video for me. That was a very cute house in Tiny Glade. Now, I know nothing about Tiny Glade, and now I'm curious, and now I kind of want to build houses. I kind of want to build houses in Tiny Glade now. Really cozy town. I don't know how much effort that took, but like, thank you for making my Sona a house. Thank you for making my definitely not me arcanist character a house. And thank you for taking the time to record that. You know, but I'm thinking of building a town for my OCs right now. No. Wait, I want to do a stream where I build the Kingdom of Aubergine. Oh, that would be so cute. That would be so epic, wouldn't it? The Mailg. Thank you for your resub, Arthmailg. I know it's Arthmailg, but I think it's funny if I say Arthmailg. Thank you for your resub and welcome. Yeah, it's Darth Mailg, clearly, the Sith Lord. Alert! Aubergine is led by a prince. It is therefore not a kingdom, but a principality. Find the Principality of Aubergine. There you go. It's always a good time joining my streams. Thank you, Metal Death. I hope you take care as well. And it was good to see ya. Have a good day. And thanks for hopping in today. Take care. Through Discord, you can create a Minecraft server and let people from the community build the kingdom. Then I can do a stream where I visit the kingdom and build my castle. But I'm not good enough at Minecraft for that. Because I've only played Minecraft once, and it was at 2 frames a second. So it's gonna be me falling down from buildings and taking fall damage and fucking dying. Princes don't build stuff themselves, they get other people to do it. But I wanna build too. Put the server in creative mode so you don't need to know how to play. So all I need to know how to do is build art using cubes. Ooh! But also, I like the roleplay aspect of Minecraft, you know, because when I got really into State SMP, I was like, oh man, I want to join something like that. I want to join a Minecraft roleplay. And you know, they had a VTuber one. They had a VTuber Minecraft roleplay thing. And I wasn't invited, which is obvious because I don't really know anybody, so why would I be invited? Old, quiet, you once heard that made you giggle? Yeah! The FPS was so bad, you would have gotten better FPS if you printed out screenshots. Yeah! My computer was not good back then. Aren't those SMP series 90% social stuff and acting and 10% Minecraft gameplay? Exactly! I would have loved the social stuff and acting. Time for a rebellion, I mean building. Anyway, onwards to the next cards. You really want to try role-playing? Yeah, I'm not the best at role-playing, but role-playing is very fun. I do enjoy role-playing. I can just enable keep inventory, which makes it so you don't drop your stuff on death. You still need to walk from bed to wherever you were doing, though. Yeah, that makes sense. Sorry for inflicting you with the yawns. Tiny? Yeah! Tiny! I'm small today. I'm small. They hit me with a shrink gun. They put me in the wash and I shrank. You're new? Me too. I've never been on this stream in my... No, but that sarcasm makes me sound mean. No. You joined because I'm tinier than you. I'll take it. Thank you. Also, thank you, Hazy Hoof, for the follow. Thank you. Y'all, is this the Neg Nasu Twitch stream? Yeah, that's me. I'm Neg Nasu. That's me. Alrighties. Next one. Hello, Neg. I know I haven't been in the Discord server or your streams lately, and I want to apologize for that. Don't apologize! You don't have to say sorry for being busy, bro. Things have been happening, and I haven't found the time to enjoy being with the community again. I was planning on drawing something for your birthday this time round, but it just so happens that there's a typhoon that crashed my place for the third time. Holy shit. Dude, forget about joining the community. I'm just happy that you're okay. What the fuck? I'm doing okay after the typhoon, but there's no power at the moment, and the cell service is not the most reliable right now. Holy shit! I have to type this at 3 AM to avoid the data traffic. Holy shit! That being said, I'm not sure if I'll be there to see you read this message. There'll always be the VOD, bro. And you know, when life gets a little bit less hectic for you, there will always be a seat for you in the big Negpal dining hall. And if there's not a seat, there'll be some comfy carpet and a rug, a different rug from the one that is used. But I'm glad that you're doing okay, regardless of how you're doing. I hope you are doing okay. I wish you the best of times, and I also wish to see you overcome all the challenges that await you. Thank you for your patience with me. No, thank you for your patience with me! Happy birthday, Neg. From Monkey Hands. I was so worried about who this would be. Like, I was running my brain through who this possibly could have been, and then suddenly all the memories of Monkey Hands posting about the typhoon, like just hit me like a truck. Oh my goodness, bro. Monkey, you've been through so much. Like, Monkey, you're so kind to me, Monkey. Like, you are one of the, I don't want to say one of the kindest, because I think all the Neg files are very kind, but like you are thank you for taking the time to write this, and for like waiting until 3 a.m. writing this at 3 a.m. I'm floored, bro. I'm floored by your kindness towards me. You're able to make it through data traffic via 144p. You're still doing okay after 5 days of no power. Oh, goodness. I hope you get your power back soon, because holy shit. Like, if I remember correctly, right? Like, I hope this is okay to say, but, he was really worried about me getting that message onto the board. Oh, my heart. Oh. Thank you, Monkey. Thank you. You know, Monkey, you're also somebody who's been through struggles. I've seen what you've said, and confided in everyone about, you know, with your job and the horrifying situation that you're in that overworks you. You've been caught between a rock and a hard place, but you're also one of the people who find time for the things that you enjoy in life, even despite, you know, being kicked down by all these different circumstances of life, and it just really fucking sucks. And you don't have to apologize for the weather at all. Like, exactly as Pumpkin said, under no circumstances. Under the circumstances, it's a miracle you managed to get this in, right? And thank you, because whenever life decides to calm down for you, you know, there will always be an unpissed on rug for you. Thank you, Lucia. Thank you, Lucia, for the gift sub to Monkey. Thank you. And don't worry about the drawing either, because it's the thought that counts, right? At the end of the day, it's the thought and the effort that counts, and the effort and the thought that you put into getting this message onto the board at all and showing up at all. I don't know if you can hear my voice right now, or if the 144p has whisked you away. Thank you. Yeah, and while life sucks, there will always be a rug here for you to piss on as well. We keep a good amount of clean and piss rugs. Oh, thank you, Monkey. And I did have a happy birthday. And the next one, happy turn around the sun, Neg. It's always I've always appreciated the community and the projects you have done, and your love for things that bleed into your projects, which has helped me love what I do and inspired me to work on what I love doing. Hooray! Hooray! I'm glad that it's helped you love what you do. Oh, you take care, Sam. Have a good day wherever you may be going. I've always appreciated This makes me really happy. This makes me really, really happy. Like, if it's one thing, like, I always love encouraging people to create things that make them happy and to engage in things that make them happy, you know? And sometimes creation doesn't have to be, I built this entire brick house by my hands, praise me, father, you know? Sometimes creating things can be going into a video game and making a house that you're really proud of, you know? And I'm really happy. I'm so happy pointing at me. Yeah, I know, okay. Well, what if I like building house with my own hand, father? What if I like building houses from the ground up with my own hand, father? Cats, good evening, hi. Welcome. And I know that I appear rarely on streams and in the server, if at all, but I want to say that you and the Neg Pals have carved a tiny space in my heart. Now that I think of it, I should start charging for my heart's... Ah, fuck! Okay, what do you charge? What do you charge? I can offer you rocks. You are never too old to build sand castles, Mad Pew. You know, I haven't built a sandcastle in ages. But you know what I love building more than... You know what I love doing more than building sandcastles at the beach? I like digging holes. I like digging holes and digging trenches. What rocks? I used all of them, yes. What do you mean used all of them? We never got any rocks yesterday. Mane42, good evening, welcome. I'm a dwarf, of course. Like a fortress? A dwarf that has a fortress? Dwarf Fortress? That's a game that I've never played, so I feel like I'm not allowed to make that reference. I used one rock and then got nothing out of it. Looked at chat for 5 seconds and everyone was like, I don't fucking know, don't ask me. Immortal in Flames! Hey Nasu, lately I've not been able to catch all your streams because life has been pure bad insanity, and I still find time to come because this place is like a warm, comfy fireplace, and you do treasure me in this community even if you're quite shy. Thank you for always making me and everyone else feel welcomed. Oh, thank you. Thank you for your bits, Immortal in Flames, and thank you for sticking with me through all of my trials and tribulations over the almost 6 years now. Oh, goodness. Oh my god. I'm almost gonna be streaming for as long as an entire... As kids are in high school for. That's really scary. That's really, really scary. I've survived streaming high school. Thank you. Thank you for always making the time to be here. You know, when I see your name... And when I see you come to karaoke streams or any streams at all, I'm like, oh, there they are, you know. And it amazes me that you're still here, you know. It's been so many years. Yo, some other Neg Pals and I were screaming the answer. Not our fault you didn't see. I didn't see it. I could have scrolled up in the chat, but I feel like scrolling up is cheating. 6 more years of Prince Nasu streams. Hooray! Hooray! Okay, speaking of Prince Natsu, I'm not gonna lie. I'm a little bit stressed about how I'm gonna handle the final confrontation with Real Dog. Because how am I supposed to fight Real Dog if Real Dog is Real Dog, you know? And I can't get participants to fight Real Dog for me. Like, does that mean I have to be Real Dog? But I'm not Real. Yeah, it's a bit. Yeah, if anyone has any ideas, please let me know. Wait, I have 6 months to make it happen. 6 months, okay? 6 months. Isn't that the whole point of the artifact? Yeah, but like, so the part about the artifact that I forgot to mention yesterday was that the artifact was supposed to combine together to be a 3D printer. Because if Real Dog is 2D, the 3D printer is supposed to print him out. Yeah. That was the punchline. That was supposed to be a punchline that didn't even show up. That was the punchline that I forgot to even include. Because the reason we can't fight him is because he's 2D, so you have to print him out. This spells very big implications for real dog lore. Like, what do you mean you can just chuck real dog into a 3D printer and print him out? Well, what do you mean? Well, I'm sure it works in a different way from your usual 3D printer. I think I've got an idea on how I want to handle the real dog 3D printing thing story-wise. It's gonna be based on a RuneScape quest. Wait, about the real dog consumed you, in order to fight him, I have to fight you? Oh, maybe. Ooh, maybe. Before fighting real dog, you need to fight the 4 heavenly dogs in the dog master. That's not RuneScape! Well, Gothics? Zaros? Zamorak? Who? Based on an RS quest, unless I get a new hyperfixation until then. That is true. That is true. I mean, like, I collect my hyperfixations, you know? I collect my hobbies. Sorry, this quest requires level 68 runecraft. Fuck, that's the worst skill. The worst skill in RuneScape. Oh, Elite Four and Pokemon Master, that's right. Jingle, 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 jingle. Jingle, 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 jingle. Yes, jingle, 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 jingle. My PD. My mum also loves the Negfowl plushie. Hooray! I hope you have an amazing day, and I wish you the best in your projects. Luwak! Luwak! Oh, Luwak! Oh, Luwak Prog, more like Luwak Pog. Oh, Luwak. Luwak is also one of those Neg pals who have existed all the way from back in 2020 when I first started streaming on YouTube. Wow, I don't really mention my YouTube days anymore, huh? Because that's like so far behind me. I say while also simulcasting to YouTube. Hi, YouTube. Joru wanted you to know she's gone. Also, she beat Chrono Trigger. Hooray! Hooray! Congrats on beating Chrono Trigger! Ah, that's a game that I still need to get around to myself. By the way, Joru said she had to raid and run. Oh, no problem. No problem at all, Joru. No problem at all. Like, I completely understand that. I also raid and run on her all the time, so Thank you so much for bringing your buns here, Joru. And thank you so much, Buns, for coming here. You know, even though your queen has left you in an unfamiliar kingdom, or maybe a familiar kingdom, a kingdom that you are neighbors with. Singing lessons got her to speedrun her ending. Yeah, man, you know, might as well, since I'm getting all sentimental and sappy about people, right? Might as well, as long as there's no dog kicking. Yeah, okay, so I apologized in my server for it, but I want to apologize to all the C-buns that had to see the dog kicking event. It was not a good idea to include it at all. It was supposed to be some absurd joke about how it's the objectively evil thing to do, and I was so sleep deprived, and I thought it was funny at the time that it existed, but I failed to account for the fact that some people... It's a very, very, very common trigger for people, animal cruelty, and I subjected people to it, people who trusted me. And that includes the C-buns that came to support Joru. And I just want to let everyone know that that will never happen again. And if anyone is invested in the cartoon dog that was kicked, his name was Scotch, by the way, I want to write an alternate ending for him. I'm gonna write an alternate ending for him where he deserves, where he gets the world that he deserves. See, like I fell into the trap of expecting the viewers to choose the mild option, and instead of completely deleting the violent option and having it reroute back to what the fuck is wrong with you, no, and sort of having it be like a funny haha, you know, you cannot choose this option, I decided to leave in the violent description that the writer had put in. Like, I'm not blaming the writer, by the way. Like, I was the director of the event, and so I was the one that made the decision to leave it in, and that was the wrong decision. That was the wrong decision. And so it was a little bit of the humor didn't land. It was fucked up, and I thought it was funny that it was fucked up, that it was objectively evil and no one would choose it, but was not good, bro. It was not good. And also, you know, the DM expecting players to act a certain way, and the players don't act a certain way. So it was poor preparation on that part. Yeah, it was very, very poor foresight on that part. And so I was beating myself up about it earlier today, but I think I can move on from it just by being, you know, just by knowing and growing from it. Just by knowing and growing. And I will... What happened? Neg na스 kicked the puppy. That's what happened. Neg na스 kicked the puppy and made everyone watch it. It's an oversimplification, but fictionally, Neg na스 fictionally kicked the puppy and made everyone watch it. Yeah, you think it's not that big of a deal, really. Okay, for me, it's more so the fact that it's a tonal dissonance, right? It's tonal dissonance from the rest of the adventure. Because the adventure was whimsical, and it was fun, and it was in like a magical land with the whimsical creatures, you know? Whimsical creatures, and fun adventures. There was no reason the description had to be so realistic. Yeah, there's no reason for the description to be so realistic, and so I made a mistake as a director, you know? Yeah, not just kicked, killed. Yeah, the kick killed the dog. And like, because we didn't get we don't have the context of the other dialogue options, you know? The other dialogue options that imply that the dog was already dead, and the dog was like a spirit dog, you know? It's still like, it was... Yeah, basically, the depiction was dog that killed. Yeah, and it was just a horrible mistake. Just pretend it was an analogy for self-loathing, since you're a dog and you're kicking the innocent part of yourself. There, symbology. Yeah. You have opinions on the use of choice there in a couple other choices, but you'll save that for another time. Oh yeah, no, absolutely. Like, I spoke to Nyonk after the stream, actually, which I should have been asleep. But like, you know, he was the main writer of the events. Thank him. I thank him for the events. And he did admit that he wrote the events with the idea that he goes into each event with a story, and then that he wants to tell. But then that story ends up being locked under one choice. Because remember the Insane Mia event? The Insane Mia event, it had a story if you chose to go outside. And actually, there were a lot of worms that you could get from it. And so I think the event really suffered. Yeah, yes, yesterday's stream, the game, I guess the game really suffered from not having enough content. I think that's what it was, right? The game really suffered from not having enough content. But yeah, and okay, but like, mind you guys, right? I'm not somebody who wants to censor media from dark topics. I think dark topics have a place in media. I think if they're handled well, they have a place in media. And even like, Actually, fuck it. I think dark topics in media that don't handle them well, they do deserve to exist, but it just doesn't... That dark topic did not have a place at all in my whimsical fairy tale story. Yeah, like, it did not fit the whimsical fairy tale story at all. And like, if I were to run a story that were that dark, like, the entire story would need, like, a big content warning attached to it, you know? And so, in some ways, it was like betraying the trust of the audience that trusted that whimsical fairy story would not have depiction of that. Yeah. It's my version of Lost. What? Neg Nas's version of Lost? The game wasn't perfect, but it was really fun, and at the end of the day, it did its purpose. Well, I'm glad that you guys enjoyed it. Oh, thank you, Edible Pink Mold. Hooray! Yeah! You think a reload option would help? Yeah. Do you not know why Lost became a meme? Wait, why did Lost become a meme? Wait, why did Lost become a meme? Wait, what happened with Lost? What? You hate that the analogy... No! I was actively begging us not to pick the option and they picked it anyway. Yeah! Yeah, I was begging you not to pick the option because, like... Because it was at that time when I realized, holy shit, that would not be a good outcome. Holy shit, that would not be good. Holy shit, please don't pick it. It's an infamous webcomic about video games and they did a comic about miscarriage randomly. Oh my god! Oh my god! I hate this. I had a loss moment. I hate this. I hate this. You're right. You're right. I hate the fact that that analogy works. Yeah, so, I promised not to have another loss moment. I promise to never have another loss moment if I can help it as a director of an event. Alright, jingle keys. Also, hello C-Buns, I'm sorry, like, you came into a stream on an apology, but like, I really did feel the need to apologize because, you know, you guys aren't like in... Like, my community saw my post, but the C-Buns might not have, and the C-Buns were also non-consensually made witnesses of that encounter. Yeah. Yeah, can we stop talking about it to decrease the chances of it becoming lost? Okay. Let's move on with the kudo board because I will not be finishing it anytime soon if I don't lock in. But yes, Luwak, Luwak, did you know that the first ever Neg Nasu plushie that exists in the world, and one of the only Neg Nasu plushies that exist in the world was made by Luwak? It's true. You just got here. What happened? I made a story, and there was a part of the story I made which was kind of distasteful, and I am regretting it. And that is what happened, and I was apologizing for it. Yes, jingle bells. I think I know who drew this one. Oh man, I think... Wait, it's gonna be really embarrassing if I say the wrong name, because there are two people with very similar art styles. Okay, thank God it's Spoons. Thank goodness it's Spoons. Is Spoons. Because, like... It's Spoons! It is Spoons! Because... I have to admit, sometimes Eje and Spoons' art styles are very similar, and I was debating because like, the line art and the character looks like Spoons, but also the way that the Neg pals are drawn and the background kind of looks like Eje. So I was like, oh no, if I get it wrong, I'm gonna be sent to Neg pal jail. Okay, now that, yeah, the lack of colors usually hint at it being you. Exactly, which is why I'm so impressed by the background. It's like, I'm so impressed by the background because it's like a beautiful starry sky, and also like you can kind of see the mountains back there, and oh!
I heard that Neg Nasu has magical powers she uses to spawn banana peels and make neg pulls slip.
What? Who did you hear that from? Mustard Male Hey, is that your ship name? But the content sounds like it's Arthmail. The content sounds like it's Arthmail, who always makes the funniest summaries. Thank you, Arthmail. Thank you. Indeed, I did instill banana peels to make Negpal slip because I thought it would be really funny. Yeah, they're back together again. I think their relationship status is complicated. But yeah. Anyway, back to Spoons' picture though. Back to the picture that Spoons drew. My goodness, bro. My goodness, that is a sick ass revolver. And also, I can see that you've drawn me in your OC world. You were talking to me about a costume design for ages, weren't you? Like ages back. Okay, so for those of you who don't know, the artist of this, so 15 Spoons, by the way, is writing a story, and he has this amazing sprawling OC world, and he basically word dumped at me about the different factions and the different continents that are there, and I should probably check the OC book club more often if I want to know more about it. And he asked me if I wanted to be a character in his world, and we were talking about costume designs, and you gave me a gun, but you also gave me hakama pants and a katana, and for that, my life is in your hands. For that, my life is in your hands. My goodness, though, the amount of detail on that revolver. The amount of detail on that revolver, bro. Zippy's proud of you. Even Zippy's proud of you. And for those of you who don't know, Zippy Belfast, she's a gunsmith IRL. She's a gunsmith IRL, and the gunsmith approves of your drawing? That's a really freaking good drawing, bro. Oh, and I really like the depth on that belt as well. Very tasty. And also, the figure as well. Bro, you've improved so much. You've improved so much. Like the anatomy on this and the pose. And oh, man. I love that. I love that so much. I'm proud of you, bro. I'm proud of you. Like, Spins, you're one of the young Neg pals that I was talking about when I was talking about Gary. The young Neg pals that have the light shining in their eyes, wanting to create something great, you know. And I can see you going so far with the effort that you're putting in and the amount of love that you put in. Spoons is one of them. Spoons is one of them. Also, I love this. It's a gun that shoots Neg pals. Oh, it's a gun that shoots Neg pals. I love the face on this one. This guy's going, wee! Guy in the front, wee! I like how shooting them out doesn't hurt them, and they enjoy it. Man, you know, I want to start printing these out. I want to, like, once, bro, my new place is closer to a, I should not say, But where I live now, wait, no, that's also bad. I don't own a color printer, but when I move out, I can buy a color printer, and then I can start printing things out myself. Hooray! Hooray! And I also need to print the coloring drawings. I really want to make a scrapbook of fan art. Now let's read it. Happy birthday, Neg. A little over 1 year ago, I stumbled onto a silly wolf streamer playing a wolf game. It was Amaterasu. Wait, no, it was Okami. It was Okami. Okami, literally meaning wolf, where she proved inefficient at platforming. Yeah, I mean, I never claimed to be good at gaming. And for the first time ever, I decided to follow this wolf's streams as a consistent viewer, and thus one of the best years I've had in a very long time began. Hooray! You've provided me and many others a place that we cherish and love, and we are eternally grateful for it. I would be much worse off if I hadn't found such a wonderful community and such a wonderful streamer whose streams make the dark days brighter. Your streams are very entertaining and comforting, and give me a sense of belonging I don't find much elsewhere. Oh, you've given me many epiphanies regarding neurodivergence, as strange as that is to say. Oh, you've been a constant pillar of support for me and doubtless many others. You are by far one of the biggest supporters of my art, passions, writing, and other stuff, and you've pushed me to be a better artist and person. Not many people like my "what the actual fuck is that thing" drawings as much as you do, so that's great too. Yeah, so that's also something that you and Eje have in common. If I remember correctly, Eje also has "what the actual fuck is that thing" drawings. Your art styles are complementary. They're complementary art styles, and they're both beautiful. Guy in chat feeling called out. No, Spoons, I still remember the drawing you made for last year's anniversary that gave everybody hives. It was absolutely amazing. With all that out of the way, I'll say with all my heart thank you and happy birthday. You're the best. Wishing you another amazing year. Spongs! Oh! You remembered the fucked up name I called you! Spongs! Hooray! You got a bad memory. What was it? It had boogers and pimples and face grease and dirt and mud on it. And it was very detailed. Is it okay if I don't show the visual reminder? P.S. This drawing is the OC thing we talked about. Yeah! I recognized it immediately! I gotta say though, Spoons, like I'm so happy whenever I hear that someone's found belonging in this community. This is what keeps me streaming, you know. This is what keeps me here. Like the fact that it is a community, the fact that it's a community full of many little guys. Maybe if you're not a little guy on in real life or on the outside, if you're not a little guy, you're still a little guy to me, and I'm a little guy to you. We're all little guys. And we'd all do little guy things together, and that's really important to me, you know, to have somewhere to feel like you belong, to have somewhere that you feel like you can come to and feel accepted, you know. And of course, like with most communities, we're not going to get along with everyone in it, and there might even be some people in the community where you're like, ugh, right? But that's the thing with communities, right? It really is like a town square where there are people you come for and people you can steer a little bit further away from. Why am I bringing that up? Why am I saying that? That doesn't make sense. That's not heartwarming. That's anyway, all I was saying, what I wanted to say is I'm really happy that everyone's coexisting so peacefully, you know. I'm very, very happy that everyone's coexisting. Okay, what I meant to say was we might not always get along, but we always choose to be peaceful. but then I start going somewhere else about it. And I really respect that about you guys, you know. If I feel the ick, please tell me. I want to improve. Oh yeah, me too. If you feel the ick, please tell me. I want to improve as well. And I'm happy. I'm so happy, bro. I'm so happy. I've said this before, but there is nothing that brings me more joy than just me talking and me showing my experiences and having other people take something away from those experiences, you know? Epiphanies regarding neurodivergence and the inspiration to continue to work on your own projects, you know? Because sometimes all it takes is one person that believes in you, really, or maybe a couple of people, you know. And I'm so happy to see Negfals supporting each other's passions. Yeah. And also on that neurodivergence epiphany bit, it is really nice that all of the mishaps that I've made in my life, all of the missteps that, you know, I used to think of them as shameful. And I talk about them as if they are shameful. But while they might be shameful, while they might be embarrassing, terrible, they are a part of my past, right? They are a part of my life. And to see you guys accept that is a part of my past and a part of me and what made me who I am today, and that you have something to take away from it, like that means so much to me. It means so much to me. So thank you, Spins. Thank you for telling me all this. And thank you for your wonderful, wonderful picture. I need more good type adjectives. I use the word beautiful, wonderful, amazing so much. I need more synonyms. I'm gonna pull up a synonym list on my other screen. Synonyms for wonderful. I'm getting annoyed at my reuse of the word wonderful. Cool, epic. Okay, well, we're gonna use cool and epic. They might be embarrassing and terrible, but so are you, so it's all good. Hooray! This stream has been fun. Thank you so much. You gotta go to work? No! I didn't make it to yours. But you know, I have a feeling that we're not finishing this tonight and we might have to continue tomorrow. Magnificent, flabbergasting, Sigma 6'7". Ohio. I feel like I'm not allowed to say that I'm too old for certain things, but I think I'm definitely too old for some of those words. Video pause, continue watching? Yes! Oops. Alright, let's go next. 1 Bagonga Gillion years! You forgot the bar. You forgot the bar on the Gonga Gillion. But 1 Bagonga Gillion years! Thank you. I enjoy the inclusion of this word so much. Hello, Neg Nass. Hi! Thank you for being such a big inspiration and role model to me over the last year. I always thought of you as a creator with an indistinguishable passion for discovery and creativity. You, as a self-described hobby collector, just gives that okra feeling. Okra? Okra? Like the plant? Like the plant? Like... Oops, sorry. Like this thing? Slimy vegetable. I like okras. They're yummy. Like they're supposedly good. They're good for you, but like yeah, eat too much and your mouth is gonna be very slimy. I give vegetation vibes. Yeah, they're good okras. That okra feeling of always wanting to learn something new. And I think that's so admirable that you're so multifaceted yet so humble and curious. And your passion never fails to come through in things you create for us. Events, mint. Mint? I don't think I've ever made mint before. Rare pals, merch. Mint? I feel like this might be a typo. I'm sorry. Oh no, God! Wait, that feels so rude. I'm picking apart this post, but I'm curious. I'm curious though, because I'm trying to remember like what mint could be. It's so cool. It's so cool. No, you're so cool. You're so cool for being here. Thank you, Bagonga Gillian. 1 Bagonga Gillian. Thank yous. And as before, thank you for just always being so lovely. There's something about the candidness in the way that you speak to us on stream that really says, I'm here, I have nothing to hide, and I'm unapologetically watercress Hey, wait a second. Wait a second. I was just feeling bad for a second, and now I know you're doing it on purpose. This is mint. This is mint. This is okra. And this is a watercress. Wait, Lucia, the joke is they keep putting the names of plants in places that they don't belong. You give that okra feeling. What does okra mean? You like okra is a plant, is a vegetable instead of an adjective. and then things you create for us, events, mint, rev house, merch, like, and mint is also a plant. I never created many mint. There's something about the candidness in the way that you speak to us on stream that says, I'm here, I have nothing to hide, and I'm unapologetically watercress. This is watercress. Myself. Hey, get to know me, my life and all my thoughts, and I artichoke genuinely. Bro, I think you are so... I think, oh my god, I don't know the names of any fancy vegetables. Bro, I think you're very rocket for that. You're so rocket for this. Hi Alejandro, good evening. I think that makes you stand out, Brussels sprouts. Oh, cute! Wonderfully! Turning rhubarb things... Hey, the plants are getting more numerous. Hey, it started with a sprinkling and now there's more. Turning rhubarb things around, Basil, it really shows Leek that you make an effort to spring on you. Turning rhubarb things around, Basil, it really shows Leek that you make an effort, spring onion, to really get to know spinach, your community as capsicum individuals. It's not uncommon chives that you share a zucchini cute anecdote about eggplant someone. Hey, that's me! Eggplant someone after seeing turnip them come into chat scallion. And I think it's really, tomato, really lovely that you kale know a little something about something lettuce, about all beetroot us, and our own bok choy person. I feel like I'm having a stroke. I'm having a stroke. Thank you, Carrot, for peas all... Think carrot, for peas always squash, being cauliflower so passionate, asparagus open and celery caring, Neg shallot nuts. Carolina Reaper, your corn always cucumber cabbage there. Mushroom for beans, radish, me, cilantro and garlic potato, I need it. Tara, habanero, bean sprout, silver beet, ginger, yam, turmeric, pumpkin, bitter melon, onion, parsnip, shit fruit! Wait, Mikey, this is such a top tier shit post. Wait, this is such a top tier shit post. This is such a top tier shit post. Holy shit. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. And the message still comes through. You still said the important things while still making this legible. Like I have no idea how you made this post legible. Wait, that's so good. That's so good. That's so good. Oh my god. I think I'm gonna throw up. This is so good. Can you imagine if Mikey just signed this as the name of a vegetable and I never found out who it was? And just nobody claimed it. Yeah, signed cornucopia. Oh my god, thank you. Thank you, Mikey. Thank you. I'm so wintermelon. I am so wintermelon right now. You have no idea how wintermelon I am right now, and that's truly turnip. You know, Mikey, I'm really, really proud of how much you've celeryed over the years. Not over the years, sorry, over the 1 year that I've known you. And I'm so happy to see you grow as your own creator. You know, by the way, for those of you who don't know, Mikey is a streamer himself. I'm you know, sometimes I get a little bit stressed out. You know, sometimes I get a little bit stressed out that Mikey sees me as a role model for a creator, but I'm sure you watch other creators, so I need to be a little bit less stressed out about that, because I understand that the way that I approach being a streamer is a mess. Is a big mess. And I make so many mistakes all the time. And I share things that I probably shouldn't share, right? He literally raided in today. I know, but not everyone was at the start of stream. And I'm really proud, and I feel really honored that you think so highly of me, you know. I think you are somebody who is capable of going very, very far in your streaming career, and I genuinely mean it. And thank you for choosing to make time for me always, you know. Thank you for trusting me with asking for advice, you know. Thank you for trusting my words. Thank you for always rating me, even though sometimes, you know, the kinds of content that we create might be at a mismatch, right? But regardless, you still do, and that means a lot to me. That means a lot to me. Like, that there are, for many reasons, there are so many others that would be more optimal for you to raid, but you still keep raiding me, and that's a level of kindness that I really, really appreciate. Thank you, bro. Thank you. Oh, and of course I've said this to you before, but I will keep supporting you as well. This is what it means to get older, to feel like you've made an impact on the younger generation. Ah, I feel good. Angel Little Zapper, good evening, welcome. Thank you for, thank you. And thank you for one Bagonga, Gillian. I want to move on to another. I want to move on to another card, but I'm seeing this one and I'm very scared. I'm so scared. I'm quaking in my boots. Actually, I think I'm about to have an allergic reaction. Okay. Happy day of birth. I hope your day is so skibbity and you breeze all over the bros with your Ohio Sigma aura. I'll read it in your best TikTok Riz voice. Okay. Happy day of birth. I hope your day is so skibbity and you riz all over the bros. Your Ohio Sigma aura. Oh, and don't forget to 6-7 on the ops. No cap on God. If you ever feel like you need a grippy sock vacation, remember that you on fleek and super fly. Also, you lost the game. There are so many generations in this one post. I am genuinely shocked that you didn't write this in Leet speak. I am genuinely shocked that there was not a single barrel roll. Because all of the Gen Alpha brain rot and then losing the game hits me like a truck. It hits me like a, fundamentally this might be the best birthday post. This might be the best birthday card because it makes me, it truly does make me feel like I aged. This card might be the best embodiment of birthday. It's a sedimentary rock of internet culture. Oh my god, wait, that's so true. I love that analogy. I love that metaphor. Sedimentary rock of culture. The fact that grippy sock vacation made it to popular lingo is insane to you. Bro, I'm still floored by the fact that, looks maxing, mogging, and stuff, which is like, originally started as like a fringe internet thing, became like a Gen Alpha thing. Thank you, Arthmailg. Thank you for your card, Arthmailg. Now I know, Arthmail, you're not the type to get sappy. You're not the sappy type. I can tell by this. But don't think for a second that I don't feel your sincerity whenever you're being a shit poster. There are, as much of a weenie as a lot of Negpals are, there are also a couple of Negpals in the community who are unabashed shit posters who do not show an ounce of weenie outwardly. But I can feel your sincerity even through the shit post. Because I know that it's very hard for you to make it to my streams, but you still try anyway, and you still stay active in the community, even though your time zone is horrifying to attend Neg Nas's streams. And you've supported me for so long, and don't think I forgot that you were one of my only tier 3 subs for ages. Okay? And that meant so much to me at the time, that meant so much to me. Like you were like one of the only tier 3s, and I held that in my heart a lot. And mind you, I don't really care about sub tiers now. I don't even really care if someone's subbed or not subbed. I'm just happy if you're here, right? It's not about the thing, it's about what it represented. But you know what I mean, right? You know what I mean. And I don't know. You're always so much fun to see around. You're almost so much fun to see around. You do the back reading even if you're not around, and you always bring a smile to lots of people's faces with your funny misinterpretations and summaries of the back read. So thank you for being you, Arthmail. Thank you for being you, our HVAC pal. back when I was thinking of going professional, it would have meant more to me. Emotionally, I think it's hard to say. It's hard to say. But yeah, back when I was thinking of going professional, it meant that like, oh my god, I'm good enough to have I'm good enough to have a tier 3 sub? Oh, I have to keep trying hard then. So back then, it meant that. But, you know, now I'm just happy if you show up to stream and if you yap along with me. And if you participate in stuff like this, right? Otto! Oh, have a good day, bro. Have a good day. I hope that somebody would timestamp it. I think people usually timestamp this stuff, so you'll be able to find yours if Discord or if timestamped. It's 2:07 right now. Yeah. Anyhow, onwards to the next one. Uh-oh, there's a video. Uh-oh, there's a video. Uh-oh, there's a video. And I'm in the video. I'm always scared when I see one of these. Birthday. Happy birthday. But you really gotta stop having these birthdays. It's getting very inconvenient, you know? Like, everybody, every single year, has to come to your birthday party? Like I don't know, buddy. This is kind of inconvenient for who? Yeah, and every year you have to throw a birthday party? Like, damn, I already threw one last year. It just keeps coming and coming and coming. It's stressful, you know, it's stressful. Damn! So true! So true! Wow! I agree! Crazy! Can you, like, just stop having birthdays? It's very inconvenient. And throwing birthday parties, that's so much work for no reason, because you're just gonna have to throw another one the next year. Okay, we'll not show up next year. Oh wait, no, please do show up next year. It'll make me really sad, but like, if you have something going on, you don't have to show up. Sent in the year you decided to stay 30 forever. You're right. I'm 30, baby. I'm 30 next year, 30 the year after. But doesn't mean that birthdays stop happening, you know? Even if you stay 30, you still have 30 birthday party. You still have a 30th birthday. It's just the same number. The problem was never number go up. The problem was the fact that it happens every year. Let's read it. Alright, let us read this. Solution, make one birthday party and keep doing it for the rest of your life. Aww. I mean, that's kind of what I do IRL though. Like, I have one birthday party, which is just, hey everybody, can we all go to this person's house and have cake and play games? I've been doing that IRL, I guess. Happy birthday, Neg! A year has passed, and unlike everyone else who gets older, you're still the same age of 2x years. I'm 30. What are the chances? With all seriousness now, I wish you a happy birthday. Thank you for being so kind, funny, and full of joy. Every time I hear a Neg story, I know it'll be a treat. A treat that probably includes the word pee or poo. Hey! Not all of my stories are pee-pee poo-poo type stories. Not all of my stories are pee-pee poo-poo type stories. In fact, some of my most memorable stories don't involve pee-pee poo-poo. I was thinking very carefully of the words to say. Taeyu meant perpetual birthdays. Oh, like a birthday, that just one birthday and it never ends, or it's the last birthday you'll have forever. What a nice drink of water. What do you mean? Just the stream you're talking about a redback spider that pooped on your friend's hand when they tried to restore power to their house. Yeah, it pooped. Drinking tadpoles will always stay with you as a real shock story. Oh man, drinking tadpoles is one that I have not told in a while. But maybe we'll save that one for another day. Actually, since my sister's home now, she can tell that story because technically she was the one that witnessed it. I mean, I was too young to remember. With all seriousness now, I wish you a happy birthday. And thank you for being so kind, funny, and full of joy. Every time I hear next story, the pee poop fart. Please continue to chase your dreams and do what you love. And please continue to be yourself. The funny purple wolf who we love so much. Oh, thank you for everything and for being curious about what I do at my job. Who could this be? Who could this be? Judging by this clip and the rare pal that is posting here, and judging by the neg pal that just said that theirs was coming up, I think it's Arta, because Arta is a lawyer. Yeah. We got a lawyer among us. And I think I've always been curious about what lawyers do. I'm sure if I Google, I would know, right? But then usually when you think of lawyers, you think of barristers, you know, you think of criminal defense lawyers, or you think of lawyers that go to court. But I'm pretty sure like most lawyers, they do like really boring paperwork. Like they spend most of their time reading over contracts and being like, yeah, that sounds about right. Yeah, that sounds right. Yeah, nah, that doesn't sound right. Yeah, nah, this doesn't sound right. Yeah, this sounds right. Yeah, nah. You know? I love you in a platonic way. Good times. I look forward to 10 years from now when I'm 60. Hooray! I can't wait to be 60 and 30 again in 10 years. Lawyer baristas? Oh, no. Barrister. A barista is the guy that makes your coffee and makes your drinks. A barrister is the guy that goes to court and says, Your Honor! Objection! You thought lawyers help a bald teacher and his ex-friend in their criminal enterprise. I guess that's also what lawyers do. I haven't watched that show yet, though, so... Thank you for everything and for being curious about what I do. Oh, yeah, the lawyer. Happy birthday. May all your dreams come true, and may you never give up on the things you cherish. Shoot for the moon. Even if you miss, you'll still land among the stars. P.S. I hope you enjoyed the clip. I really do. I really do. Love, Arthur. Aww. Thank you, Arthur. Thank you. Thank you for writing in today. Thank you. You do always like your birthday clips, don't you? Like, I remember there was like, the other clip you made ages ago going, yeah, today we're here to celebrate a very special birthday. I forgot that I even said all these. A famous rapper who spent years in jail said the moon quote. No, don't ruin the moon quote. I really love the moon quote. I really love the moon quote. It was my favorite quote when I was a kid, because it's true. Your effort will be rewarded. Maybe not in the way that you want, but in something that you didn't know that you needed. Oh, he's a great guy? Oh, okay, because when you said jail, I thought he was in jail for something bad. Thank you, Arthur. Thank you. And it is true. Arthur is a lawyer, pal. I'm trying my best not to give an entire biography on every poster. And you know, Arthur is also one of the Neg pals that have a terrible time zone to come to my streams. And he's been... Oh man. I swear, like, I probably said this last time, but I still remember the one stream where he came in and said, Neg, I passed the bar exam! You know, he went from being a law student to a lawyer. I still remember that. Onwards to the next one. Happy birthday to the bestest funny purple wolf I know. Fades back into darkness. Oh my goodness, the facial expressions on this, the facial expressions on this GIF. GIFs you can hear, and I've never even heard the original of this one. From Pugo. Pugo! Oh, I haven't seen Pugo in ages! Oh, Pugo's also one of those Neg pals that existed all the way from back when I first debuted as a streamer, like 5 years ago. Oh, and Pugo's one of those audiophile Neg pals too. By audiophile, I mean like, they really like sound things. Does his action sound very Asian in my head? Yes. Yes. And it's an Asian accent that I am not allowed to attempt. That is all I will say. Oh, but man, Pugo! Man, I'm really happy that you still remember me, even though I know that you're like super duper busy and whatnot, right? Thank you for signing my card. Thank you, bro. Thank you. Okay, moving on because I see something in the corner of my eye and I This is Coral. This is Coral. This is Coral. This is Coral's art. Oh my god. Oh my god. Coral's art is so good. Oh man, this picture fills me with so much happiness every single time Coral draws a picture. Oh, and it's in a sunflower field as well. Sunflowers are my favorite flower. I really like sunflowers. Oh, I like sunflowers so much. Oh man, and the dynamics of the hill and the art style. The art style. The art style it's got that whatchamacallit 2000s, the comfy 2000s manga art style. I'm mostly like looking at the face, right? Oh goodness, this is so good. This is so comfy. Oh, and the Neg pal in the bottom corner that stole the hat. I want a high-res version of this. I want a high-res version of this so I can actually print it out and put it on my wall, because this is something that I would put on my wall as, like, I don't know, it's just, these kinds of drawings are some of my favorite subject matter, you know? Just having fun in a sunflower field. Oh, and the depth perspective, the atmospheric perspective. You can see, look at how the sunflowers and the grass field, it's more deep dark forest green in the foreground, but then as it gets further away, it becomes a bit more blue. It becomes a bit more aqua blue. That's called that my friends, that's atmospheric perspective, and it shows that something is further away, which I'm sure the artists here already know, but still it's, man. And also like the dynamicism in the composition of having it be on a hill that sort of like feathers outways, and even the positioning of the clouds as well to create visual interest here while also not cluttering up the area where the figures are. Oh my goodness, Coral, you're so good at drawing. You're so good at drawing, and the color choices as well. The color choices. I wish to be powerful. I wish to be as powerful as you. Oh man. This picture fills me with so much happiness. and the expressions of the Neg pals too. Look at this guy launching himself up. Oh, the little and the little eyes that are just kind of out of it, you know, the little eyes, and this little shitter in the corner here. Thank you. That guy's totally about to sneeze. Hooray! Speaking with all your technical knowledge, you say everyone and everything looks so huggable. Yeah, everything looks so huggable. The tail is wagging. The tail is wagging. Oh, this is such a tail wag moment. Happy birthday, Neg. This piece isn't complete. Since I ran out of rocks, I can't throw a rock at you. But I feel violence in my heart. I feel suddenly violent somehow. What do you mean this isn't finished? What do you mean this isn't finished? What do you mean this level of polish isn't finished? I'll continue to polish it so I can show you and the community the best version. Thank you for the content you provide. No, Coral, thank you for the content you provide. Thank you for the content you provide. I put the rock down. Because I want to see the final version. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you so much for always flexing on me. Wait, how do I express? No, Coral has drawn other pieces of art before, and they've all been absolutely amazing. They've all got this like wonderful, vibrant, like, okay, you know, Okay. Listen, I say this in the best way possible, okay? Because I know that when people hear the word jealous, they associate it with, like, bad things, right? They associate jealousy with bad things. But, like, let's say inspirational, right? Like, I am so jealous of your ability to create scenes like this. You know, like to create a story in a drawing, to create a story in a painting. Because I'm confident enough in my ability to you know, draw a nice looking picture, right? But I feel like I'm still lacking that step of like truly telling a story in an illustration. And so like when I see this, right? And Coral being someone who's able to execute on it so well, I just gonna print it out and eat it. And then print out another copy to keep. Like, it's... everything's emotion, you know? The dynamics of it, like, it tickles the brain. It tickles the brain. Drawings like these tickle the brain. It tickles the brain. Thank you for blessing my eyes with your art, Coral. And thank you for drawing me these wonderful gifts. I will print it out and eat it. Unless the printer ink is toxic, but I will print it. Once you finish the full version, I would love to purchase a print off you. I would love to purchase a print off you, or I would love to receive your blessing to print it out into a print. Rachel ink is toxic? Yeah, it probably is. No, it definitely is. I mean, there is edible ink, like cake ink. Oh, that's a good idea. Oh, that's a good idea, actually. Oh, that's a good idea. I think that one day, I might make a collage of community art, and I'll print it onto a cake, and I'll eat it. Yeah, I think that's a good idea. It's about what eating it represents. Onwards! Ah! Oh, look at is the coolest Neg pal on Instagram. This Neg pal has 1 million Instagram followers. This Neg pal gets brand sponsorships from cameras. This Neg pal is the coolest guy in school and has a private Instagram that nobody knows about because this Neg pal is practically a celebrity. Hashtag candid, by the way. That was a very long-winded way of saying these are very aesthetic pictures. These are such aesthetic pictures, and I really love it when people take plushies and go out into the wild and do photo shoots with them. Every time I see someone take photo shoots and pose their Neg pals, it makes me so happy. Happy birthday, Neg. I've been watching your streams for over a year now, and even though I've never interacted with you in chat. Who are you? Now I'm curious. Interacted with you in chat. I appreciate how much energy you have and your ability to yap and tangent in whichever direction you wish. The effort you put into streaming and your community is amazing. I love your singing, so at the start of the year, I decided to make a playlist of your karaoke. This somehow snowballed into a spreadsheet of all the songs I could find. It's also why I timestamped some of your— I know who you are! I know who you are! Ultimately, I ended up with a playlist that I can just have playing in the background. Thank you for providing so much joy and entertainment in the past year. Have a wonderful birthday, and I'm looking forward to many more streams to come, and hopefully a karaoke stream eventually. Toei Cookie! Toei Cookie! Oh my goodness, bro. I highly regret that I have never put the time into thanking you personally for all your timestamps on my VODs, because like I know it's something that you've chosen to do yourself, but to me it feels so— it's such an honor, and two, it is so helpful. It is so helpful to me to remember what happened to that stream and to have a reference for that. And it's so helpful for the people going through the VODs as well, you know, to skip the waiting screen or to skip to certain sections. And it's— thank you for all that you've done for me. And thank you for clipping my karaoke's and my songs. Thank you so much. Actually, at a certain point, I might ask you for that list of songs that you know that I can sing, because I might need that list. I still haven't given up on making that karaoke request webpage for my website. So then I can just have it full of songs that I know, and then people can put in requests by pressing a button. I've got like very big ambitions for techifying parts of my stream. One day it's on the backlog. One day, you know, maybe one of these days, instead of a special type stream, maybe I could just finish one of the things on my backlog and say, hey guys, for my anniversary, I finished this thing on my backlog. The list is in Discord. Cookie, you are a god among men. Thank you, Cookie. That would be a good idea. I think I will consider it. I will consider it. I will be yoinking that list from you, Cookie. And as for your hopes on a karaoke stream, I will do one soon. Tomorrow, I'll probably keep doing the Kudo board. On Sunday, I cannot stream because I'm going to the spa. On Monday is probably a no stream day. Oh my god, because I have office. On Tuesday is also an office day. On Wednesday, that's also an office day. And I want to try going to Magic the Gathering again. I want to try playing Magic again, perhaps. So, I'm thinking. Because I haven't had like an actual full karaoke stream in a while, right? Yeah, going to MTG again is a good idea. Like, I think I desperately need outside world interaction too. Watch along in the spot. No! I can't bring cameras in. Sunday watch along for even more relax. Ooh. Ooh. That sounds fun. Ooh. But I'm thinking. I want to try to make time on like Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Maybe we do Tuesday night. Yeah, let's do Tuesday night. Yeah. Oh no, wait, maybe Monday night. Yeah, let's do Monday night. Yeah. I'll work something out. I'll work something out. Do I remember what a watch along is? Yes, I do. But I also have some. Anyhow, though, thank you for signing my card, Dolly, and thank you for enjoying my streams. I'm still floored by how. Oh, why do I need cameras for that? Oh, yeah, we don't need cameras in the spa. Watch along in the spa sounds way too decadent, bro. I was thinking that I would go in there and like lie down for a bit with like and after some lady does my skincare for me and take a nap and then leave. You know, I thought, are you even allowed to linger in spas and get a massage while you're at it? We'll see. I don't know how I feel about a stranger touching my feet. not because of like the weird feet thing from the internet, by the way, but because my feet are ticklish. It's not a scarf, silly. That's my collar. It's to hide the fact that I don't have a neck. Next one. The sun has set beyond the horizon. Ooh, we have pros. The sun has set beyond the horizon, and the pale moonlight shimmers across the room's clutter. The pals tuckered out after another day of playing around huddled together in small groups, little yawns becoming more frequent with each passing minute. Nasu, too, after another day of overworking, was feeling her eyes grow heavy. Despite her best efforts, she too had to capitulate against the fatigue. And so she said, "It's time for bed!" And all the little pals perked up and started to zip around, grabbing their little pillows and blankets to find a spot on the bed. Since Nasa knew if she was too late, it would be impossible to find a spot to squeeze in between them. Oh, it's a pal pile! Oh! She hurriedly got ready and laid down. The pals huddled together next to her until barely a space was left. "Good night," she said. But the pals could not sleep because they were blinded by Nasu's phone screen. Happy birthday! From You Should Know Who. Wait, that was such a good punchline. You should know who. Oh, that's hard. That's a hard guess. Wait a second, I missed a bunch of posts above. Okay. I'll scroll back up after this post to go back to the post that I missed. Oh my goodness, I'm sorry. I was I'm sorry, I was scrolling much. From I should know who. I need to know. 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 This writing style. This writing style. I should recognize it. Is this Assistant San? Because Assistant San is also a writer. Is this Mr. Ass? The mystery is... It's not sus enough. Argo? No, Argo usually writes more cryptically. Yeah, Argo's like writing is usually like a lot more cryptic sounding. But also like for a scene like this, right? It's probably gonna be really hard to be cryptic. Oh man, the mystery is killing me. Yeah, we're not finishing this today. I think I might call it for the night after I scroll up to read the ones that I missed earlier. But thank you for this understated. Thank you for this like incredibly understated. Wait a second. Go to bed. It might be Argo. It might be Argo. It might be Argo because he does want me to go to bed a lot, which I should go to bed soon, actually. And I am called out by the phone screen because I am constantly texting on my phone after stream. But you know, the fact that he hasn't said, nope, that's not me. I think it's you, Argo. I think it's you. Thank you for this wonderful story, bro. I is you. Hooray! Man, I completely botched it on the guessing who it is based on writing tone, huh? The sun has set beyond the pale horizon. The pale moonlight shimmers across the room's clutter. Man, you guys are good. You guys are better at this than me. I see. Well, Argo, I'm gonna do the writing a biography thing for you. I'll try not to do the writing the biography thing for you, but thank you, Argo, for looking out for me. Like, you are one of the you are one of my I would like to call you one of my dad pals. You know, like your love and care may be a voice of dissent sometimes among the Neg pals, and it may even be jarring at times, but I know that it comes from a place of genuine care, and I'm sure that it also comes from a place of hurt as well. You know, I don't know about your personal life too much, but I know enough to know that there were people in your life that had bad things happen to them because of health neglect, you know, and this is something very important to you, and while sometimes, you know, some may call you a bit of a downer or a mood killer, I think it is still important to know that I think I do truly appreciate, right, that you care about my well-being. Because at the end of the day, as cool as it may be to have more content, as fun as it may be to stay up another hour, like, each of these things that we sacrifice in our life is another hour, another day, another month off our lifespan. And I think, like, if it's anything that I've learned over the past couple years, right, is that there's nothing There's nothing more important than having more time with the people that you care about. And so, thank you for caring about me. Thank you for caring about me. And thank you for... honestly, thank you for kicking me in the shin and telling me to go to bed all the time. Because sometimes, genuinely, I think I need it. I don't know, bros. I don't know, bros. Like, I remember, like, from, all the way back in my second year of streaming, Argo was already there telling me to go to bed and take a break and rest, right? And at the time, when I was a younger whippersnapper, like I was annoyed back then, you know. I was like, hey, you're not the boss of me. You don't get to tell me what to do, you know. But as I get older, right, I realize having somebody tell you to go to sleep, and having someone tell you to take care of yourself, having somebody ask, did you eat yet, right? all my Asian neg pals in chat knows exactly what the did you eat yet means. You know, like, did you eat yet? Go to bed. How much sleep did you get? You know, that's a blessing, and that's not something to be taken for granted. That's not something to be taken for granted. Yeah, I know. Like, Morakune is laughing because, like, I'm pretty sure in Korea there's like this thing where, like, instead of greeting each other like annyeong, it's like mogoso, like have you eaten? Like sometimes, you know, when you meet friends, right? Yeah. Yep. No matter how you are, did you eat yet? Yeah. 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 And like I know it's a thing in some places in Southeast Asia as well. Like I've got a Malaysian friend who's like, yeah, that's what they do as well. Like, you makan yet? You shall implement that from now on too. But yeah, you know, like when you're young, you get annoyed at the people who ask these questions. But then as you get older, you're like, oh, you know, this person cares about me. And say, let's have some meals together, and say, instead of saying goodbye, oh, that's really cute. That's really cute, because it's not goodbye. It's let's eat. Let's have dinner sometime. Let's eat together sometime. And then you never fucking get back to those plans of eating until like fucking like half a year later. Meanwhile in Australia we go, how you going? Good. Why you responding? Yeah, good mate. Yeah, it's alright. Your Kohai literally asked you, did you have breakfast yet? Like, literally every day. Oh, that's so sweet. That's really sweet. Like, also, like, I'm pretty sure, like, this whole, like, food culture, you know, did you eat yet and whatever, it's not exclusive to Asian countries. Like, I gotta stop. Like, that's only my experience. I gotta stop imposing. Like, I'm sure that it's like a universal thing. But yes, anyway, like, I just want to say that, like, you know, Aga, I've grown such an appreciation for for sometimes your overbearing care. But that overbearingness comes from a place of genuine care for me, the creature, as opposed to me, the internet funny entity, you know? And that's something that I didn't learn to understand and appreciate until I became the age I am now. So thank you for sticking with me, even during those days when I didn't show enough appreciation for your go to sleep. A universal thing. No, your aunt doesn't care if it takes 5 whole hours after getting up to eat. Oh. Okay, maybe not a universal thing then. Man, But I do think though, like with the whole food thing, right? With the whole food thing, like it can cross over into uncomfy territory, you know, like the thing that I talked about before with not feeling like I have freedom of flavor in my mouth, singular mouth. So like I feel like it's like a to each their own type thing, right? Sway on your life, you shall finish painting the 3x4 double door with oil using a 10cm brush. Why have you done this to yourself? Why have you chosen to do this with the world's tiniest brush? Do you mean it can be kind of controlling or something else? Oh, something else. I mean something else. Like it feels like whatchamacallit? Like I mean, it's just a side effect of what happens, right? It's not controlling. It's just a side effect of what happens, because it feels like you don't really get to decide the time that you have your meals. You know what I mean? The time and the contents of your meals. And while it's not a big deal, it's not a big deal. It can lead to food hoarding, which is what happened to me. Oh, he wants to make details with oil. Ah, okay. If any of y'all, I did not pull my phone out to chat while high up on an unsupervised ladder. That did not happen as far as any of that. Now I know! Now I know! Now I know you've done this! What part of it is 10 cent? I think he means the brush tip is 10 centimeters, right? Yeah, please don't. Like, falls from ladders. That can be fatal, bro. OSHA's gonna have a word with you. Nosville. I think you need a babysitter like me as well. Alright, let's scroll back up to the posts that I've missed. I want to get to Droopy's post so badly. But there is a post from True Envy that I've missed. Happy birthday, Negs. Can't believe it's already been another year. Sorry for not being around much as anymore, but I hope you are doing well adulting and being a funny purple wolf. Wishing you and the other Neg pals well, and for you to continue to be the strong, beautiful person you are. Ah, thank you, Envy. Thank you. And no need to apologize for not being around anymore, bro. Like, life gets busy, and the time that you spend on things, it changes. I'm just happy that you've been around at all, you know, and that you've remembered me, even though your life is so busy. You remembered me to come back around and to say hi. So thank you, Envy. Thank you. I still remember Envy's rare pal was the giant big buff rare pal with the little flower, and how he liked it because he said it symbolizes that he didn't get enough love in his life, and so now he wants to be the person that goes out into the world and gives as much of his love as he can. And I think about that a lot, you know. I think about that a lot because that's a really music suddenly stopped. That's a really beautiful thing to want to do. Like, we often hear hurt people will hurt people, but sometimes hurt people will make sure that others out there never get hurt again. And so I think that too is beautiful. Thank you, Envy. Thank you. Thank you for coming today. Well, signing the card. You are here in spirit. Alrighties, onwards to Droopies. The music stopped. Why did the music stop? Let's restart that, shall we? Video pause, continue watching. Yes. You hate the hurt people thingy. Yeah, I have my thoughts on that. It is true that hurt people do tend to, you know, perpetuate what they've been hurt by. And sometimes it really is like a if Yeah, that was my dad. And he's mad that I'm up late again. Okay, so let's speed through it. You think it's more lashing out than perpetuating, but like sometimes it's one of those things where if a certain behavior is all you know, and if a certain behavior is what you've been raised with, and like if someone who's been abused, you know, like say for example somebody who doesn't like to admit that they're wrong, right? For example, yes, that behavior might be seen as somebody being a dick, but also at the same time, we don't know what kind of environment they were raised in. We don't know what kind of abuse they've been through, you know? Like, I know for a fact that there are families out there who will yell at you if you admit something. Like, even if you just say sorry, or I broke that vase, sorry, you know? Like, they will treat it as if you're admitting to being Satan, right? Hi, Kyrie! Good evening! Welcome, right? And so I think, like, as a kid, we're brought up, like, we take for granted that everyone's brought up with the same kind of values, right? But that doesn't mean that that person was a bad, inconsiderate person. It just means that that person is carrying some weight with them, and as a result of their hurt, right? And so that's how I feel about the hurt people. But obviously, like, just because you've experienced trauma in your life, that also doesn't mean that you're gonna go on to also traumatize others, right? So it's one of those things that go two ways. That could go either way. Welcome back, Dr. Grimsley. I hope it went well. I believe that your interview went well. Okay, let's speed through it. My tangent finished. You just don't like it when people assume that you would hurt others just because you have trauma. Exactly. Like, it can result in many ways. Like behavior that's been learnt from trauma isn't always behavior that will hurt others. Like humans aren't blanket, you know. And everyone is case by case. I think like not even humans, like animals as well, actually. Like, you know, like my other cat Pudding, right? My other cat Pudding, like she was a stray, and so like she absolutely has trauma from being the runt of her litter before my mum rescued her, and even now she still exhibits that same sort of aggressive and anxious behavior, right? Right? But like I have another friend who also had a stray cat. But that cat doesn't exhibit those same behaviors. So like even if, you know, you have similar trauma, it doesn't mean that you're gonna respond in the same way as somebody else, right? Zelenoise, thank you for the follow. Welcome. Yeah, exactly. And that's true for like almost every animal, including humans. Alrighties, Drippy's post. Okay. So you might be wondering who this girl is, and why Drippy drew this girl and put it in my Kuno board, right? This is my OC. This is my OC. And I want to tell you about her so badly, but I can't because personal accounts, yada yada, and all that, you know, I can't even tell you her name. I'm so sad. I'm so sad about that. But I'm so happy that he drew my OC. Oh, she looks so cool. And that big smile suits her so well. Oh man, and also like the shield. Oh my god, I love how you made the pauldron, like the pauldron a centerpiece. Okay, fine. I'll tell you a little bit about my OC. I'll tell you a little about my OC. So like she's her story arc is one of those be careful what you wish for type story arcs. And it's sort of like be careful what you wish for type story arcs. She always wanted to be a thing when she was young, and then a situation arises where she's forced into that role, and then she realizes the reality of that role, and then she grows into it. Yeah, and then she grows into it. And she is my daughter. Yeah. I think that's like generic enough. That's like a very generic type. That's a very generic character arc. It's a very, very generic character arc. But I no more details. But yes, she's my Kimomimi redhead Genki girl. Ah, man, who's gonna rainbow that for the chat? Don't do it. No one knows. It's okay. This is different enough from the version that I posted. So it's okay. Actually, this version was this design for her wasn't. I didn't even post publicly, anywhere, because it's still a sketch. Why does Droopy know about your OCs? I got excited, and I DM'd Droopy to talk about my OCs because Droopy wanted to hear about people's OCs, and I'm like, okay, but don't tell anyone. You feel a bit upset? No, spoons. No. This wasn't based on any choice. It was literally because of a conversation that was happening literally at a certain point in time, and then I literally DM'd him because he asked. I literally DM'd him because he asked. Okay, I can tell you about my OCs if you want, but don't tell anyone. I can tell you about my OCs if you want, but don't tell anyone because I'm always happy to talk about my OCs. It's okay. I'm sure that there are other characters out there that have a similar design to this. You were informed of the chibi model. Fringe stuff getting leaked in DMs is a thing with me. You just gotta show up for it. Yeah. I mean, like, I'm bad at OPSEC on stream, and there are things that I can't say on stream and in publicly in Discord, but I don't trust the internet. Actually, I should trust the internet a little less, but I trust individuals. So, like, honestly, if you DM me and ask me for, like, my credit card number, I might just give it to you. That's a metaphor, by the way. I won't actually give you a credit card number. Happy birthday, Neg. Been with this community for so long, and seeing how you and this community has grown has been an adventure despite all the ups and downs this year had. For my gift, I know you love hearing about people's original characters and their lore, and sharing your OCs to me motivated me to draw this for you! Hooray! Hooray! From Droopy! Oh, Droopy! Did you know that when Droopy first joined our community, Droopy was a minor? And then we had to kill Droopy because Droopy was a minor. And then he came back! He came back Like, when does that ever happen? When does that ever happen? Somebody being killed from a community for being a child, and then they come back, all beefed up, like, hello, I am a man now. You escaped the mines! Yeah, it happened at least like twice! I keep bringing it. I know, because it's such a fun fact. It's a fun fact for me. Oh shit, wait, this gives away Droopy's age. Like 5 or 6. One more and it'll be 6 or 7. Did Torashi also have to leave at some? Yeah, Torashi also had to leave at some point. She did, yeah. Doxa, no doxing. Thank you for the gift sub to Droopy, by the way, Lucia. Okay, I'll try not to bring it up. I'll try not to bring it up anymore. But I just want to say though, I've seen Droopy's art evolve over the years, and oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. I'm so proud of you, Droopy, as an artist. I'm so proud of you. Like, Droopy is also one of those young neg pals that I see working so hard on their passions and their creations and their craft, you know, and somebody that I get inspired by on a regular basis because I see how much love they pour into things. Stop doxing that. I'll stop doxing the young neg pals. It's been such a treat to watch Droopy's art evolve. Droopy churns out drawings left and right every day. It's insane. It's insane, isn't it? It's insane. You can tell how much Droopy loves his OC and loves his art and loves drawing. Yeah, I do. You know, there are things in art that you can pull off now that I don't think I'd be any good at. Like, you've developed such a signature style that is uniquely yours, and the way that you use colors is so bold. Like, I don't think I could use colors and shapes the same way that you do. You know, you're like the lineless style that you evolved for yourself, and it's just the unique proportions and the dynamicism of your poses. That's something that's very uniquely you, Droopy. And funny that I can see exactly where your art evolved from all those years ago when you first posted to now. And I'm really excited to see where your art goes from here. Like, Droopy truly was a case of me seeing someone as a beginner artist grow to this stage right before my own eyes, and I didn't raise you, but I was there. I witnessed it. So thank you for this wonderful gift. I don't think I've never received fan art of my OCs before. I've never received full fan art of my OCs before, not even from my friends. So, because they always draw Neg Nasu for some reason instead of any of my other OCs. I wonder why. So I will treasure this. Oh my god, I was almost about to say her name out loud. I was about to say this OC's name out loud, but I will treasure this as first piece of fan art that she's received. Just doing what people have been doing for you. I gotta draw one of your OCs one of these days, Droopy. I've seen them so much. I need to draw them one day. And thank you for contributing today. Fan art is always a sweet concept, right? Like, oh man, I liked this thing so much that I'm gonna spend the time and effort to draw a picture of it. It's really nice. Alrighty. I've been streaming for 5 hours now, haven't I? I mean, the time only says 3 because I had an oopsie that I had to cut out, but that's okay. I'll trim the VOD. I'll trim the VOD, and the trimmed VOD should be up on YouTube again. It's bedtime now for me, and you will be seeing me again tomorrow. because I will be finishing this. Isn't the VOD already trimmed? Oh no, like, it's been cut, but it hasn't been trimmed. And you will be seeing me again tomorrow. For me to finish reading this Kudo VOD. You feel like you're missing out right now. Does that mean I have to personally DM everyone who asks about my OCs? Hooray! I'm always so happy to talk about them. I'm always so happy to talk about them. Oh, you know this red OC here. This red OC. She has a best friend. She's like the fiery, emotional one who like loves who loves justice and feels too much empathy. And her best friend is a psychopath, like an actual. But like a good person, you know, a psychopath that doesn't feel any feelings, but like still does the right thing anyway because it's the right thing to do. Just because she doesn't feel the same way as others. But no one will know because it's generic enough. But no one will know because it's generic enough. But no one will know because it's generic enough. I just wanted to... Yeah, maybe this VOD will get trimmed as well. It's sleep time now. It's sleep time now. I just wanted to make people interested in my OC so they would ask. I just thought that I'd offer more intrigue so that more people would ask. I think it's time for me to sleep. So now it's less What do you mean less special? It wasn't special to begin with. It was just if you ask, I would tell you. I'll save the dangerous topics for when I'm more awake. Okay. Good night, bros. I'll see you guys again tomorrow, maybe. Wait, shit. Why is it showing my webpage? I'm trying to figure out who to raid right now. Let's go raid this Kira Kuroto. Yeah! Let's raid Kira Kuroto. They're playing Power World. Yeah! Wait. Invalid username? What the? Sure, you can suggest a raid target. Go for it. Go for it, Lucia. Go for it. This part is getting trimmed. So if you want to water your flowers, you have to watch clips. But you'll be able to see the VOD on YouTube if you want the YouTube. Tia, wow, how did they get the username Tia? Wow. You got it. Oh, Tox Vomitory, thank you for the follow. Welcome, welcome. This will be a raid and a pew and a run because I won't go to bed. Night, Rose. Good night. Mm. Oh yeah, I have to press the stop streaming button.